I'm pretty sure I got one of the coolest ways of entering the Nether. I just have to fly into this portal. And there we go, I'm in the Nether. But now it's time to build this right here. But compared to the portal I already built, this project is going to be a lot more work. Mainly because I have to remove this much bedrock. So I must split this process into 3 steps. Starting by removing a huge area of bedrock using a bedrock breaking machine, and then remove the nether below so we actually have room to build an overworld. In step 2, design and build the Overworld Portal Frame, and in the final step 3, build the overworld inside the portal. So let's just start by preparing everything we need for the bedrock breaking machines. Now there are 2 ways of breaking bedrock, the slow and painful way or the fast and easy way, just like using browsers. And Opera GX isn't just the fastest browser, it's also the most fun one too, because with GX mods you can now fully customize your experience by not only changing themes and color, but also adding keyboard sounds, sound effects for all kinds of browser buttons, background music, and mods dedicated wallpapers. But if the mod's wallpaper isn't your style, explore a vast collection of animated wallpapers in the Opera add-ons section. And for quality of life, the mods menu, accessible from the sidebar, lets you tweak multiple mods individually to fit your preferences. And for even more quality of life, Opera GX now features AI integrations to enhance your browsing. Need help getting rid of bedrock? Simply highlight text and AI will summarize it, find related content, or simply ask ChatGPT directly from the sidebar. And with GX Control, also in the sidebar, you can manage how much RAM and CPU Opera GX uses. So you will have no more lags while breaking bedrock. Download it now and use the quick import tool to transfer all your settings from your old browser in no time. Faster than this machine is breaking 1 bedrock. And that's pretty fast. You can even import all your Chrome extensions with just 1 click. Get Opera GX now using my link in the description, and thanks to Opera for sponsoring this video. Now since the machine needs 60k of pistons to remove all the bedrock, I already AFK'd 20 to 30 hours at my raid farm to get all the redstone and build a new and better iron farm inside this giant golem last episode to get all the iron I need within a 6-hour AFK session. Just have to get 180k of planks, which is 45k of logs. So I filled up my dark oak tree farm with some bone meal and hope it is still running in 1.21. Which luckily it does. Just one minecart somehow moved over time. And since this farm produces 20 to 30k per hour, it only took about 2 to get all the wood I need. And the 240k cobble I got from my 75k per hour cobblestone generator. I then just brought all the redstone as well as all the iron, and if I did my math correct, that's over 500,000 items just to craft 60k of pistons. Now that I have all the materials to craft the pistons, I need to craft them, but there's no way I will craft them manually. This would just take hours. Instead, I decided to build a mangoes mass crafter, which required to get a few materials and a bit of AFKing at the honey farm to get a few more honey blocks. Can I get some Lego building sounds please? There we go. Now before I can actually use this mass crafter to craft all the pistons, I have to turn all the 45k of dark oak into planks. So I loaded up 4 of the 9 slots with dark oak shulkers and started mass crafting planks. And of course I was too lazy to build a collection system, so I did it manually every 3 minutes, and about 10 minutes later all the logs got crafted into planks and I could load up the mass crafter with all the materials to craft the pistons. That was actually quite painful to do, but I am done putting 35 shulker boxes into each slot. Everything should be filled. Yep, there we go. Which means if everything works fine, we should get 35 shulker boxes of pistons. And there we go. That's 7 rows of 5 shulker boxes. These are all empty filled, which means we got exactly 35 shulker boxes of pistons now. There we go. Time to get all the stuff for the actual machine. Alright, so this is the portal with which we enter the nether, and yeah, my nether roof is a mess. So we're gonna make the giant hole based off this portal. So it's gonna be somewhere around here, which unfortunately also means that yeah, my old portal and the shulker shell farm probably has to be destroyed, which is unfortunate, but there will be something way better once we're done with this project. But I think, let me do some cleanup right here real quick. Alright, there we go. We got a clean nether roof again and 2 squares which indicate where the hole will be. Now the inner square is going to be the final hole in this nether roof, and the outer square is for the machine itself, since the machine itself needs a 1 block gap on every side of the square to operate. That's first layer, second layer, third layer, fourth layer, and then 5th layer of bedrock, which is then going to be the final hole. So yeah, let's just roll some Lego building sounds and set up the machine. Phew. I've spent a lot of time making sure every single block is placed exactly where it should be, so I don't need to rebuild that thing again and it instantly breaks whenever I start it. But before I start it, we also gotta get rid of this stuff right here, because if it won't break by itself, these 2 things will definitely do. So yeah, let's clean that up real quick. Well, I just realized I could already start the machine while placing the pistons. This scares me even more than starting TNT machines back then when I did the other portal. I mean, I've checked this so many times, this just gotta work. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, this is looking good. Please just return. You gotta return, please. This is the easy part. If I made a mistake here, I would be pissed. Yes! Let's go. Alright. I can peacefully continue with the pistons. Damn, it's been some 3 long days, but I got a massive hole in my bedrock roof now. Look at that, nice. Which means we're now officially done 50% with the first phase of this project. Now we gotta start removing all that nether. Oh, hello. And obviously we're gonna use TNT duper machines for that. The only problem, I can't just simply put them all on top right here now, because like I did with the other portal, I need to remove the entire nether below the whole portal frame. Which means not only this has to go, but also 32 blocks on every side of the hole, where still some bedrock needs to go too. And therefore we gotta manually remove about 15 layers of netherrack before we can then build all the TNT duper machines and run them so they won't get destroyed because they are built too close to the floor. But using my pickaxe only, yeah, that's not gonna work. So let's get back home real quick. Oh my, hey, you having the party without me? Yeah, I'ma leave you alone, okay? So let's start by grabbing a few more shulker boxes, get a bunch of gunpowder, dupe some sand, and craft some TNT, which is now definitely gonna help removing 15 layers of nether. Let's have some fun. Alright, I actually made a schematic, just so I can see what still needs to be removed, like all the magenta blocks still has to go, so the TNT duper machines work without any mistake, but for that I'ma just use my pickaxe. See you in a bit. About an hour later, and now we can start building the 41 TNT flying machines. But let's also get rid of this portal, because it's the final thing which is in the way of the TNT machines. And let's build it outside the hole, so it doesn't interrupt with the flying machines. I don't have any flint and steel left. Don't these guys trade gravel? Yes, they do. Alright, give me some. Here we go. And let's go grab some materials. Looks like the party is over, which wasn't too complicated at all, since it's mainly just a bunch of slime blocks and a few redstone components. So about 10 minutes later, and I found myself already building the 41 TNT flying machines, as well as the returning mechanisms. There we go. All 41 TNT tubers have been built, including the return stations. And I am still not quite sure if they are high enough. I definitely think some of them will break since they are that close to the ground. Yeah, let's just see. Get to one side over here and start them real quick. Oh wait, yeah, I forgot. I still have to place this one observer right there. There we go. Now let's turn them on. And instantly turn them off, so they only run once and we can remove the lava. And like I said, we already have 2 broken ones. There is another one. There's 2 more. Wait, maybe we can fix them. What about these 2? These look pretty... Yeah, this one only has a missing slime block. So I should be able to send it back like that. There we go. Alright, and that's a ton of lava I have to remove now. But I think it's easier to just rebuild them. There we go, all the machines have been repaired. So let's go ahead and run all the machines that broke once too. There are quite some blocks left over. I was expecting to get rid of all of that. Anyways, it is time to grab some buckets. That should do for now. And let's get rid of some lava. I need food. Ooh, that's definitely gonna be fun. Wait a minute. I should have some fire rest potions over here. Yeah, look at that. Nice. Let's go clean some lava. Oh no. That's not good. I just yoinked my, my sword. Gotta be somewhere around here. There it is. No. Oh, I got it. And that thing didn't return. Anyways, let's continue. Alright, I've just removed all the lava, at least all the lava I could see. I fixed the machine which was stuck over there, and once this machine is back at its slot, I think I'm gonna let the machines run a bit more to reveal the final lava spots and get rid of all the final blocks. And I also need to remove all these nether portals. There are a ton of nether portals around here. Alright, let's start the machines. Hope they won't break again. Come on. Oh. Alright, there we go. No machine broke. And let's also get rid of all the portals. And there we go. 5 days later, and phase 1 of this project is done. So let's just go and start designing the portal frame. Now obviously I used the old schematic of my nether portal frame and started messing around with some block palettes in a creative world to find a fitting overworld theme. At first I really liked the mainly green styled design, but also figured out the brown dirt styled design, which I spiced up by adding some grass edges and adding a little more contrast with darker brown. I also tried adding some stone but didn't like it at all, so I just ended up choosing this design. The hole is in a warp forest biome though, so they spawn enderman only, which until now was pretty convenient, since I had no mobs annoying me for the past 5 days. But since there is moss blocks in my design, an enderman can pick up moss. I don't want to ruin the design by making it all spawn proof, so I decided to add the data pack to my world, which disables endermans picking up blocks. Now I just have to get all the materials, and since I need a bunch of bone meal to get some of the materials, I started by AFKing about 2 hours at the wither skeleton farm to get tons of bone, and then went straight into another AFK session to get about 10k of spruce, of which I had to strip 5k. So I built this quick and easy contraption which makes the stripping process AFK. Turns out one netherite axe isn't enough to strip 5k of logs. So I went to my library, yeah, I will fix that later, and made another axe. Getting all the concrete was no problem at all, farmed all the terracotta, got even more dark oak, and spread and farmed a bunch of moss. There we go. And actually, one last block I need is about 300 gold blocks for the ice. But before we AFK the gold farm, let's check if there's still some gold left, which there actually was. Now that we have all the blocks we need to build the portal frame, it is time to build the portal frame. Yep, that definitely looks like an overworld themed portal frame, with that grassy thing on top, while still maintaining the texture of an actual portal frame. And for the last 3 sides, yeah, I'ma build them all at once. So yeah, let's go. There we go. I still didn't do the eyes yet, because I will build them at the very end. But I'm definitely happy with the three-dimensional look of these portal frames. But that means we're done with phase 2 of this project. So we gotta start building the overworld. And I think I'm gonna start by building a blue box inside there, which will end up being the sky, of course. So let's start by giving all the haters a reason to hate. And then prove them wrong. Wait, that's the wrong clip. That's the right one. But yeah, now that we have the skybox, I definitely still have to remove all that single bedrocks, but right now I'm definitely way too lazy for that. So let's just start figuring out what type of overworld I'm going to build in there. And just like with the Nether, I wanted to make the overworld look as natural as possible. So I searched for a good overworld part in the creative world when I came across this spot, which I thought is the perfect fit for the project. With the mesa, desert and forest biome, it just offers the perfect contrast to the brown and green portal frame. So I copied the spot, prepared it in a creative world to turn it into a schematic. I turned all the grass blocks into moss, since grass in the Nether looks like shit. Removed all the gravity blocks and turned all the sand into smooth sandstone, just so I can hollow the whole terrain, so it's also easy to build it, and getting all the materials isn't worth throwing much, since it's basically all just natural blocks. So let's just build the overworld. There we go, 3 hours later, and there are only details missing. But let's first start by filling these sky holes. And I think this video had enough time lapses already, so let's just do one of these. What? And do the same over here. What the fuck? Here we go. Oh my god, he cheated. Alright, details. Let's just start with all the trees. And as you can see, I exactly know where to place all the trees. But yeah, I don't have any saplings with me. This forest is bigger than I expected. Yep, I gotta grab some more saplings. Guess I gotta use some bone meal. There we go, forest done. Now let's grab some red sand. That's not much. Wait. Oh, that's been my last totem. I gotta grab some more totems. There we go. Now let's go and dupe some red sand and gravel. Or we can place the red sand right here and the gravel down here. Now let's do that real quick. Now, obviously I can't just put water in here since yeah, we are in the Nether, so there is just no water in here. But to get at least the look of water, I'm gonna use some glass, which I still have to get, and blue dye, of which I have none. Nice. So let's just get all that sand. I also brought some from duping. Not sure, but one shulker box should do. Put that into the super smelter. And let's get some blue dye from the swamp nearby. Wait. No, that's light blue dye. We need those. Yeah, that one. And since I don't want to farm some lapis now, I think I might just have to build a flower farm. What the hell was I thinking? Like, I legitimately thought one shulker box is enough for that. Yeah, that's one shulker box. And I'm nowhere near done. I gotta get some more glass. Oh boy, I forgot to turn it on again. What the? What? Where did that guy come from? 2.5 more shulker boxes and the glass layer is finally done. And I gotta say, I'm actually quite surprised on how much this looks like water, even though it's glass. I would have loved to add some seagrass onto the gravel, but yeah, without any water, there will be no seagrass. Maybe you guys have any idea on what to put down there to replicate seagrass? I just want to get some sort of green stuff down there, so that area doesn't look that bland. But the final detail on all the terrain missing are the dead bushes. And maybe if I'm lucky, oh, that's not many, we definitely gotta get some more. Alright, and now we just need a ruined portal, and I'm thinking right here to actually get back to the overworld, because that portal over there is just temporary. So let's just fly around a bit and see if we can spot a ruined portal. Wait, that's a big one. Wait, this is the area where I got all the dead birds from. How did I not see this? Is it a big one? Why am I searching for a ruined portal though? I already have all the blocks. So let's just build one. Nice. And if I'm not mistaken, this should link up with the other portal. Let's go. Nice. Now, when I built this portal, a lot of you were annoyed that I just put a regular nether portal in there. But that was the whole joke of the video. Maybe I'll add a restore to ruined portal here in the future too. Oh yeah, and if you wonder how I get into the actual nether, it's just through this house. Now let's finally add all the ice, and the project is pretty much done now. There's by far nothing that took me longer than this project. 3 days or about 20 hours just to remove the bedrock, so I would highly appreciate if you hit the like button and leave a comment on this video. I still need to remove the bedrock bits right here, but I'm pretty sure that's a 2 to 3 hours job, and I gotta finish editing the video today. So I'll probably do it off camera, or cheat like haters would say, or simply just don't do it. I don't know. But I added clouds, which definitely was the cherry on top for this project. That's it for this video though. Like and subscribe, and see you in the next one. German Potato, over and out. Bye bye.